evening and welcome to the news at 10. His Majesty King Abdullah and visiting U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo discussed the Jordanian-U.S. strategic partnership and regional issues at Al Husseiniya Palace. His Majesty congratulated Pompeo on assuming his new post and reaffirmed the strong Jordanian-U.S. ties and Jordan's appreciation of America's support of the kingdom's many programs. King Abdullah stressed the need to intensify regional and international efforts to find a political solution to the Palestinian-Israeli conflict. The king said the two-state solution is the only means to end the Palestinian-Israeli conflict and bring about regional security and stability. His Majesty and Pompeo also discussed the Syrian crisis and the need to support a political solution to the crisis within the Geneva framework. The meeting, moreover, highlighted the need to maintain the de-escalation zone in southwestern Syria, which is part of a tripartite deal between Jordan, the U.S. and Russia. Minister of Foreign Affairs and Expatriates Ayman al-Safadi and U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo also met and held a joint press conference. Safadi thanked the United States' support to the kingdom, while Pompeo said supporting Jordan's security and stability is an American interest, and the U.S. is proud to be Jordan's biggest economic and defense supporter. On the Palestinian-Israeli conflict, Safadi said Jordan would continue to make every effort with the international community to create a political horizon for the two-state solution, which remains the only option for peace. While Pompeo said the U.S. will support the two-state solution if both sides agree to it, adding that the definition of borders and sovereignty in Jerusalem is up to negotiation, and that the U.S. continues to support the status quo of Haram al-Sharif and Jordan's custodianship over the holy site. He stressed that his country will continue to work with Jordan to help protect its borders from war in Syria, adding that Syria should no longer be a safe haven for Daesh or any other terrorist group. His Majesty, the Supreme Commander of the Jordan Armed Forces Arab Army, visited the Jadara Equipment and Defense System Company factory, which is a national project that develops and manufactures anti-tank missiles. The king was briefed on the Research and Development Center, the night and day binoculars laboratory, the production stages of the anti-armor RPG-32 Nashab missile and the new Jadara Terminator missile. His Majesty was also briefed on the company's future plans to develop its industries according to the latest technological trends. Jadara's 124 Jordanian engineers and technicians work in the development, modernization, and production of defense systems. Minister of State for Media Affairs Mohammed al-Momani dismissed as baseless the unfounded reports that Syrian sites were bombed from Jordanian territory. Momani said the fabricated false reports seek to tarnish Jordan's position over Syria, which calls for a political solution to the crisis to preserve Syria's unity and sovereignty and bring security and stability to its people. The ministerial economic team discussed ways to reduce some productivity sectors' electricity bills to enhance their competitiveness. In a meeting chaired by Prime Minister Hani al-Mulki, the cabinet tasked the Energy and Minerals Regulatory Commission to present proposals for action for the sectors. The cabinet discussed a number of issues during its weekly meeting today, with Prime Minister Hani al-Mulki congratulating Jordanian workers on the occasion of Labor Day, which is celebrated tomorrow. During this session, Interior Minister Samir al-Baydin briefed ministers on the number of patients visiting the kingdom for medical treatment during the past month. He said recent government measures to encourage medical tourism in the kingdom and facilitate the entry of patients from abroad for treatment contributed to a 20% rise in the number of visiting patients. The cabinet also decided to grant citizenship to an Iraqi family after they fulfilled the citizenship requirement. The cabinet also reviewed 58 other applications for obtaining Jordanian citizenship by investors. In sports, Austria's Daniel Geismeier won the 25th FSA Bike Festival Garda Trentino in Riva del Garda, Italy. The Centurion Vaude rider finished the 93.93-kilometer race ahead of 2,000 other registered riders in a time of 4 hours, 17 minutes, and 7.6 seconds. Geismaier claimed the MTB marathon ahead of Texel San Marco rider Samuel Porro of Italy, who crossed the line in second, and fellow Italian Tony Longo from Willer for 7C, who rounded off the podium in third. And finally, the weather outlook. It will be warmer than usual tonight and warm to relatively hot tomorrow across the kingdom as temperatures rise 4 to 5 degrees above their seasonal average. However, a return of unstable weather conditions tomorrow will bring thunder-spotted showers to some parts of the country, while winds will be south to southeasterly moderate, blowing dust and resulting in low visibility. Amman can expect a high of 27 degrees Celsius and a low of 16 degrees, while in the Gulf of Aqaba it will be hot with daytime highs of 35 degrees, dropping down to a warm 23 degrees at night. With this, we come to the end of tonight's news. I'm Dan Abu Sham. Thanks for watching and have a good night.